Cats are an enigma that have captured the hearts of individuals for thousands of years. Their mysterious personalities and adorable looks have made them an incredibly popular pet, and consistent with a survey, 18% of households within the UK alone are ruled by a cat. With numerous cats around us, surely that might mean that everybody knows everything possible about them, right? Wrong. There are numerous interesting facts about cats that you simply probably haven't heard of, from the world's largest cat to the surprising way they walk. Fun facts about cats. 1. The oldest known pet cat existed 9,500 years ago. This interesting fact about cats is bound to wow at your next banquet. Did you recognize that originally it had been thought that Egyptians domesticated the cat? But in 2004, French archaeologists discovered a 9,500-year-old cat grave in Cyprus. This makes this the oldest known pet cat, and it predates Egyptian art about cats by over 4,000 years. 2. Cats spend 70% of their lives sleeping. If you thought cats spent tons of their lives sleeping, you'd be right. Consistent with Veterinary Hub, cats actually spend 70% of their lives sleeping, which works spent around 13 to 16 hours each day. It's a cat's life. 3. A cat was the mayor of an Alaskan town for 20 years. An orange tabby called Stubbs was the mayor of Talkeetna, a little town in Alaska, for 20 years. He had several uncontested elections, and although he didn't hold any legislative power, he was loved by locals and tourists alike. 4. The record for the longest cat ever is 48.5 inches. Domestic cats are usually considered to be quite small and dainty creatures. But did you recognize the world's longest cat was a Maine Coon called Stewie, and was measured at 48.5 inches? Whereas, the record for the tallest cat belonged to Arcturus at a whopping 19.05 inches tall. Those are some big cats. 5. The richest cat within the world had 7 million. The richest cat within the world consistent with Guinness World Records is Blackie. When his millionaire owner gave up the ghost, he refused to recognize his family in his will and instead gave his £7 million fortune to Blackie. We can't believe that interesting cat fact. 6. Cats walk like camels and giraffes. Have you ever noticed that cats walk like camels and giraffes? Their walking sequence is both right feet first, followed by both left feet, in order that they move half their body forward directly. Camels and giraffes are the sole other animals to steer this manner. Don't believe us? Take a glance at this video. 7. Newton invented the cat door. The scientist is most famous for calculated gravity, but it's also believed that Newton invented the cat door. How Stuff Works writes that when Newton was performing on his experiments at the University of Cambridge, he was constantly interrupted by his cats scratching at the door. So he called the Cambridge carpenter to saw 2 holes within the door, one for the mother cat and one for her kittens. Apparently these holes can still be seen at the university today. 8. In 1963 a cat visited space. You've heard of monkeys and dogs in space, but did you recognize that a cat braved the good unknown too? On October 18, 1963, Felicette, also referred to as Astrocat, was the primary and only cat to travel to space. 9. Ancient Egyptians would shave off their eyebrows when their cats died. According to Ancient History Encyclopedia, Herodotus wrote in 440 BC that when a pet cat died in ancient Egyptian times, the relations would shave off their eyebrows in mourning. Now that's a stimulating cat fact. 10. House cats share 95.6% of their genetic makeup with tigers. This cat fact will really blow your mind. A study discovered that our little house cats share 95.6% of their genetic makeup with tigers. They also share tons of equivalent behaviors like scent and urine marking, prey stalking and pouncing. 11. A domestic cat can reach speeds of up to 30 miles per hour. If you've watched your little kitty charging round the front room when they're feeling lively, you recognize that cats are pretty quick, but you won't believe this cat fact. They will hit speeds of around 30 miles per hour, which is so fast that they might beat Usain Bolt during a 200-meter dash. 12. The oldest cat within the world was 38 years old. The oldest cat to possess ever lived was 38 years and 3 days old when he gave up the ghost. Cream Puff, born on August 3, 1967, lived until August 6, 2005, and his owner Jake Perry also owned the previous oldest cat record holder, Grandpa Rex Allen, who gave up the ghost at the grand age of 34. Whatever Jake Perry's doing, he's doing it right. 13. The record for the loudest purr is 67.8 dBA. The record for the loudest purr by a house cat is currently held by Merlin, a black and white cat from Torquay, UK. His purr is 67.8 dBA, and for context, this is often nearly an equivalent volume as a shower. Most cats purr at around 25 dB. 14. Didka the cat can perform 24 tricks in 1 minute. If you think that cats can't do tricks, then you'll be shocked to find out this cat fact. The foremost tricks performed by a cat in 1 minute is 24. Didka completed a series of tricks from rolling over, to even jumping a bar whilst on a skateboard.